Hello, does it work now? I've been talking without a microphone turned on, but now the situation seemed to be alleviated now. So, alright, welcome back to another episode of the OpenSuspect coding stream. We haven't done this in a while because I made some progress in the game and I made pull requests, and pull requests are now reviewed. So there are a few changes requested, a few places, some of them are approved, and there is something that should solve a bug with this. And I want all these, or at least those that we can, to be merged. That should be merged into the main branch. So what is the problem with lobby map is a moving train? There is a problem here which says bottom wall fade in, fade out doesn't work. Aside from that, everything looks good. Okay, so what is this supposed to be? This is from Nice Micro lobby train. So git branch. Let's see, we have a lobby train here, so let's git switch to lobby train, and let's start up Godot. What is the problem of the reviewer? I guess if we create a game, we would expect these walls to disappear, I guess, and they do not. So this was actually not in the scope, but I guess if someone took the time to review the PR and made a comment, we should at least try to attempt to do something about it. So let's stop that. And we need to get into, okay, so maps, lobby.tsc, and so this is the lobby, the train, and we have all these things over there. Walls, bottom inside walls. I think these are not the issue, these are what we should take a look at. So these are all windowed wall wide outside, and these are the top walls are window wall wide inside. So I guess some of them are narrow, some of them are wide. Well, we have two of each. Wall, door, yeah. So we have all these things, and these only have collisions, I guess, wide, and we could, but these ones, okay, so what is the, these ones don't have their own scripts though. Bottom wall has the script. Okay, so this is something I didn't do by myself. So we have the fade trigger body entered and fade trigger body exit. Okay, so actually the original version which I copied from the original project has a fade trigger, and I guess that fade trigger is what we are missing here, right? Because I guess we never reference this fade trigger. This fade trigger just does not exist. So there should be an area 2D on these scenes that would be triggering fade in and fade out. So for that we need Narrow outside and wide outside, I guess. Window wide, window narrow, and wall. And all of these should have. So where were we? So this is the script. Oh, fade trigger. There is the fade trigger. And there is the fade trigger collision. Okay, so alright, so we're not missing the collision on these scenes because this fade trigger is part of the bottom. Okay, yeah, I haven't worked in Godot for a while, so excuse my ignorance on this, but this script references this fade trigger and the collision is over there. So I guess the only problem we have with this is the masks, the collision masks. So collision, this should mask not items but players. I hope this is this simple of a solution. So let's create a game. Oops, and we already broke something. That is fine. So, but at least we know that this function got called because an interaction was code. And we have a problem. Non-existent function is in group on base nil. Body is in group players. Okay. Yeah, this is an artifact from the previous thing we've done, I guess. So, what does it mean? It means that I need to check if this is an instance of a player resource. I guess. What is body? Wait, it says nil, so that means the body is null. Alright, we called it here. The body node is 3255. But when this is called, it is suddenly null. What is 3255? So body object 3255, and I guess I need to open this. So 3255 is walls. Wait, what? Fade trigger body entered is called with a wall. What? Bottom inside walls. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. How does this happen? Okay, we need to check what calls this fade trigger body entered target bottom wall. That is fine enough. So fade trigger, let's click on here. Body entered, on fade trigger, body entered, on fade trigger, body exited. Okay. So this is okay, so this is not a problem. The problem is on the other side. So we are looking for the player collide, and something else has a player collide turned on, I think. Yeah, because we don't want to look for player collision. I mean, no. No, actually, player collision is what we're looking for, but what the problem is, collision object 2D. So these things, layer means this physical layer is collision objects that can exist in contact is detected if an object on a layer. Yeah, but this is what is this? This is a static body 2D. So how am I solving this issue? Okay, let me take a look at how I did this in case of tasks, I guess. So we have the task chemical cabinet here. It has an interaction area which is on task collide, that is fine enough, and task activate. So this is not masking player collision because we don't want that. Ability range, item pickup, task activate, placeholder for UI. Layer 5, 6, 7, and 8 does not have names yet. So these are like things that actually can collide. I guess that was the rationale here, and these are things that just mask whether we need to interact with something. Placeholder for UI. I don't know where do we use it, so maybe we should use the number 13 for that purpose. So let's go to project settings, physics 2D, no? Where are the names, layer names? Okay, 2D render, 2D physics. So maybe this should be miscellaneous map interaction, because why not? So let's close this one. We don't change anything there. Lobby here, fade trigger will be looking for misc map interaction. And misc map interaction might be okay, so we need to open the players for that. So character.tscn is on layer 1. Abilities, item interaction, task interaction. I guess we can put this on. What should I put this on? So should I put it on character? We also have entity somewhere. Skeleton. I mean, if we open this, oh, but entity is only a script. Item interaction area, task interaction area, and we put the abilities on this character here. So we could, the character itself has a collision shape, of course, which is related to the actual character's collision. So when we are bumping into something, that is where it is relevant. We have the item interaction, which we can use to pick up items, the task interaction, which we can use to interact with tasks. What about ghosts? So ghosts, of course, have none of this. ghosts also do not collide, or I think they should not collide. Yeah, they do not collide. I mean, generally interaction with tasks and interaction with miscellaneous map things could be the same, so we could just put this on layer 13 too. So now we have misc map interaction on the character also, and the fade trigger just uses this one. So let's create a new game, and this should fail again. No, it does not fail. It fails when I actually move into the place, which is what I should be. Emit signal, task interaction. Oh, on task interaction area, entered area. Emit signal, area entered. And then this calls task interaction. Okay, so that was not a good idea. On task interaction, area entered. This is kind of strange for me. What did I do wrong here? If anyone in the chat can tell me. Because we are not masking for that, we are having a misc map interaction. That is the layer we are on. And this one has an area entered. On task interaction, area entered. On task interaction, area exited, I guess. This whole task interaction with area and entered, I guess that is. Okay, I should just close all other tabs because now I just get confused what's going on here. So let's start this again. Let's break the game, okay. So now we can see that we are on map template, and the task interact has been called by this signal that was emitted from on task interaction, which is task interaction and area entered. Okay, let's stop this. So because what is confusing me at the moment is that maybe I don't remember correctly how these things work here, but my assumption was that if I am on layer 13, so we are masking for the task collide. So this is what should trigger. But maybe I can just go to the good old documentation and say collision. Well, I guess collision object 2D, that should be. What is this? Task interaction is an area 2D, so maybe I should look for area 2D. Area 2D inherits collision object, of course. So 2D area detects collision object 2D nodes overlapping, entering, or exiting. Okay, so this one is a collision object, of course, and these things in the lobby, this fade trigger. Fade trigger is also a collision object. So collision objects that meet, so overlap, entering, exiting, can also alter, override local physics parameters. To give this area shape, it needs a collision on polygon. That's fine. We could take a look at whatever this is saying. The first 8 properties are used to configure the area's physics override behavior. We'll look at, okay. Monitoring and monitorable are used to enable and disable the area. The collision section is where you configure the area's collisioners and masks. Overlap detection. Perhaps most common use of area to notice contact and overlap detection. When you need to know that two objects have touched but you don't need physical collision, you can use an area to notify you of the contact. For example, let's say we're making a coin for the player to pick up. The coin is not a solid object, the player can stand on it or push it, we just want it to disappear when the player touches it. To detect the overlap, we'll connect the appropriate signal, that's alright. Which signal to use depends on player's node type. If the player is another area, use area entered. However, let's assume our player is kinematic body 2D, so we connect the body entered signal. Okay. Okay, so here in the player case, so the character case, we are looking for the area entered because the tasks are area. The tasks are just areas, they are not kinematic bodies. Now our player can collect the coins. Okay, some of the usage examples. Area influence. This can measure this physics, point gravity. That does not explain to me what I was looking for. And what I'm looking for is this collision layer and mask. And that is going to be on collision object 2D, I guess. Collision layer and collision mask. Physics layer, okay, this collision object is in. Collision objects can exist in one or more of 32 layers. A contact is detected if object A is in any of the layers that object B scans, or object B is any of the layers that object A scans. Okay. So because we are looking for 13, so it doesn't really matter which way we do it. If one of them has 13 on the layer and the other thing has 13 on the masks, then this will be triggered. So I was expecting it to only trigger if I'm looking for, if the other one is on layer 3 when I'm masking for 3, but if I'm layer 13 and the other is masking for layer 13, that will also trigger something. So maybe I need to add something new to my player just for this purpose. So we have separately item interaction, task interaction. So maybe we just character elements, character collision shape. Do I really need to add one more thing to this character just so it can be detected by things on the map? I guess so. I guess that's the problem here, right? Because both these, so the item interaction and task interaction, they both like get some response from the environment because we need to put things on the heads-up display and things like that. So maybe I could just duplicate this one. And name it miscellaneous map interaction, disconnect the signals, And this will not do anything but only be on the layer, so this is not going to be responsive for our character. This has to be on this, but at the end, okay. So now that we are finally on layer 13 here, can we interact with the map? Okay, so now at least the game does not freeze when I enter this collision area here. Now just nothing happens, which is almost as bad. So fade trigger is masking for 13 and the body entered. Okay, so this is the problem. Of course, we need the area entered to be connected there. But that will be a problem, right? Because I need to check if that area that entered is belonging to a player. How do I do that? Well, I don't really know. So if I'm going to open up a task here, for example, the chemical cabinet, that has a collision, an interaction area, which does exactly nothing. It just waits for someone to enter. So it's the player that does everything on the other side. Okay. Yeah, I guess back to the character. We can actually remove this miscellaneous map interaction from here. Because this is not working out the way I expected. Maybe I just put the character on layer 13 and that's it. And let's not overcomplicate things here. So fade trigger looking for mask 13, and we use the body entered, and then when the body is in here, then we trigger, and then we will find that this is not going to be in the player's group because we don't have a group system here in this implementation. So probably nothing will happen. Maybe I should, what I should do is print debug body bond velocity .y, I guess. Yeah, not here because we need to print debug this before any checks are done. So let's no, let's run. I said let's run. And now invalid index on velocity on base kinetic body. Okay. That is good. I mean, there is no velocity on this, so that is not good, but we don't need the velocity here. I mean, what we need to do is we need to get this is a character, so this is what we need to look for is whether it is the main player's character we have here. So at character.gd get look direction. What is look direction? Look direction is an enum. We have a main character, so we can check if this is main character. So if body.main character and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check the velocities, but we don't have velocities here, so what I need to do here is body.look direction get look direction, and I don't know what is body dot can I do this body dot where is the look direction? Where was the look direction? Oh, it's an entity, but that's alright. Body.look directions dot down, I guess. Up is then if it's up, then we are fading out and not fading in. Okay, we need the equal sign here. So, and if this is looking down. Okay, so the debugger does not curse me at the moment. So let's see. Okay, so game does not. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is okay. So whatever I did the opposite what I wanted, which is fine. This is. I guess I did not think about this at all here. So let's run this again and create. Nice. Okay, so now this works. Now let's run another instance in which we are going to join the game on localhost. If I go down, this disappears for me, but not for the other player. So I think first first issue solved. which means git, let's see what is the status here, git status. So we modified character.tscn, lobby bottom wall.gd and lobby.tscn. We changed the collision layer for the character. We changed this part for the fade in and fade out, and changed the fade triggers collision mask, and also just added this miscellaneous map interaction. Very good. Let's git add everything, and let's git commit -m fade out, fade in for bottom walls in the lobby. Git push origin lobby train. So we push it to GitHub. What? Rejected? Failed to push updates or rejected because the remote contains order that you do not have locally. This is usually caused by another repository pushing to the same ref. What is the issue here? Lobby train. Lobby train kind of works. Git fetch origin lobby train. Oh no, we just git fetch origin at the moment. What is the conflict? Origin lobby train not using the helpers.gd to preemptively resolve conflicts. Oh no, can I git pull origin lobby train? Fatal, need to specify how to reconcile divergent branches. I guess we can rebase here. Fatal, couldn't find remote ref rebase. What? Oh, because what am I doing? I'm just silly here. Git pull origin lobby train. You can have to call sometimes before the next pull. You can replace git config with you can also pass -- rebase. Okay, -- rebase. Get a graph now. Okay, now not using the helpers.gd anymore. Train lobby. Okay, so we can now hopefully git push origin lobby train. Come on, work, please. Remote resolving deltas. Okay, so I think this says nothing went wrong. So let's refresh this. Lobby map is a moving train now. Fade out, fade in for bottom walls in the lobby. So I think I can just two pending reviewers. Okay, that's fine. Re-request review, that's what I need. And now, hopefully, we'll figure out if this satisfies the reviewer's curiosity, I guess, or rather their issues. So I think things work. Following files are newer on disk. What action should be taken? Reload everything. And preferably quit. Yeah, nothing has changed here, so that is good. Alright. Now that we cleared this pull request issue here with the changes requested, so this CI is in progress, we don't care about that. I don't know much about continuous integration, unfortunately, so... Anyways, chemistry lab and viewing distances ATC implemented, GUI and vote system enhancements, and removed helpers GD. Fix the bug that caused the crash when sending message in meeting chat. And this is branched. Okay, so let's review this one first. And then we can merge it. And then we can go to the pull requests, merge this, or approve this rather, and then merge things maybe. How should I proceed? Anyways, I will take 5 minutes break because I am very thirsty. I need to drink some water. I'll be back in 5 minutes and we will merge some of these 3 pull requests, hopefully. Review this one and see you then. Don't go anywhere. Just 5 minutes, I promise. To do this first, so let's switch to main. We are switching to the main branch here, and let me open Godot. Let's run the game, and let's see what exactly is happening here. So there should be a problem when sending a chat message. Yes, there is a problem because the game data we are sending is actually not a directory or not dictionary, it is simply text. And this breaks everything. Because we send the chat messages the same way we send everything. And this is what our friend, the second real zero, is solved by this very simple proposition here. Removing the we do not force this to be a dictionary. Because sometimes it just isn't. And the place where we validate will be validated in the game scene, so that will take care of it. So if we open the game scene, actually game, the game we have the validate something. Do we? What was this called? Set game data. Yeah, that will validate it. The set game data. If a character is null, meeting chat message received, and okay, so this will basically take care of handling this. It doesn't matter if it's a dictionary or not, because this set game data part will know what to do with the information. So I guess what we should be doing is just to make sure this actually works, we should pull it. So git pull upstream. And how do I pull from a PR. So this PR is the number what? Number 108. And this should be something like head? No. Something like head slash pools slash $108. Couldn't find it. So maybe it's pools 108 slash head. No, it isn't that either. Okay, let's second real zeros. All right. How do I pull this then if not like this? How to pull a PR from pool ID head. Oh, and branch name is the okay, so multiple problems. Head is lowercase. Okay, but not like that. And it's not pools, it's pool. Alright, almost. What is the... Oh no, I accidentally... Oh no, I accidentally got main ups with this, but that's okay. Let's test this. Let's test if this works properly here. And run. Yeah, I just need to run this. Create. Run. Join. Join. A localhost, yeah, there is no localhost. Let's start the game. Let's get into this. Let's send chat message. Chat message was sent properly here. Yeah, this works. All right. Then I will close this. Wait. I will approve this PR. What? No! What have I done? Reopen. I want to add my review. Darn it. Yeah, let's wait until the check's complete. I guess, and we can merge. Or maybe I'll go back to the other pull requests first and merge some of those in a second. And well, let's see. So removed helpers.gd. So this is October 22, chemistry lab and viewing distance etc implemented. October 29, GUI and vote system enhancements. So this should definitely be merged after the GUI and vote system enhancements, maybe. Chemistry lab and viewing distance etc implemented. What are the things here? Works perfectly, looks good. Okay. So what should I do with this? Should I test this for myself too before I merge it in? Or let's just merge in everything that was accepted and then we can debug things later once everything's merged in. Probably this is a best if I just merge it, because once everything's merged, we like merging itself can cause problems, right? So I confirm this merge. And now I have a problem here, which is that my main branch I accidentally got ahead of myself. But can I git fetch upstream here? Let's see, git graph. And this is upstream main. The ChemLab map has been successfully merged there. And I don't see where is my, yeah, here is my main. That's not good. I have to get my main back to the previous, because I think it probably I won't be able to pull. Git pull upstream main. Yeah, I need to maybe rebase. So our git graph now. Oh, it's type assignment of validated data, that's fine. Merge pull request from nice micro ChemLab map. Okay, so we actually merged the map into main. Can we also merge in this one? GUI and vote system enhancements. Supposedly it works, but can I go back to the... So I want to move the head back, because this rebasing is just going to cause me a lot of problems. And someone's calling me on the phone. Log. Git revert is just another commit. Git revert is a commit. So what we need is a hard revert. How to undo a commit in Git. Yeah, that's what I need. To restore everything or undo all the changes, we have to reset. Check your commit is reset or not, git log. Git reset hard. Alright, I don't need to sign up here. Git reset hard and head. No, head and the caret at the end. Git graph head is at the same as upstream main. Yeah, alright, so that's what I needed to do. Okay, so let's merge the next thing here. GUI vote system enhancements. What? GUI? And it's called GUN refine. Okay. So what does this contain? HUD for the gun has been updated. Meeting votes can be updated. Okay, so let's merge this. Let's confirm the merge. Let's go back to pull requests. And can we also do this one? Well, still checking. Okay, so this branch has no conflicts with the base branch, so we'll just merge this also. And now pull requests. Very good. All right. So now git fetch upstream git pull upstream main and we are now, let's just git push origin main, so our main branch is also up to date over here. And one last thing is left. Fix the bug that causes a crash when sending a message in meeting chat. This branch has no conflicts, so let's merge this also. And this will mean that finally, if we go to the OpenSuspect here, we can take a look at contributors. And this will mean that finally all the work that have been done, I don't know when, yeah, in October, November, and the end of July, everything has been added. Second Real Zero has had some contributions. So let's check. Git fetch upstream again. Git pull upstream main. Git push origin main. And so the only thing that's missing currently from the alpha is the train lobby. So if I start Godot here and we run the game, let's create a game. So the lobby is still the glorious green rectangle, but once we are in the game, we actually have the map. We can walk around, I guess, endlessly, because anything of interest is far away. So let's open this gas valve here. Set the pressure. Let's go to this other room. Yeah, maybe the speed of the characters is really friggin' slow. This will be a very boring game if this is this slow, but we can see we set up the hydrogen pressure, so this works. Let's go back to the lobby. Let's have a second instance running, and let's start the instance from there. And wow, something is already broken if I start to create a game. Oh, because, okay, I already created a game here. So we need to join from here, localhost. Oh, both of us have a lab coat, very good. Very sharp and professional looking agents here. So if I go pick up this thing, again, you can see that once I move out of vision range, the other guy disappears, and somehow the hat disappears first. So for a second you can see the bald head under the hat. Alright. So I can see... Okay, let's put these on the next to each other. Oh, no, I don't see well. But I can empty this bottle, and you can see that we can see the empty bottle in the other player's head. So the other player is behind a wall now. So players behind walls are not visible. Wow, this speed. Okay, so let's go over there. Let me follow. And what we need to check is, first of all, if we open this cabinet in both, okay, you have to get closer to open. Okay. Open the valve. Yes, it works. We can see that both of the players see the gas pressure change. So even I did it in the left-hand screen, on the right-hand player I can still see the difference. I can go and check the pressure here. Very good. Let's call a meeting. And we can chat in the meeting, and we need to vote, so I can vote for this vote, and then vote is over. Nothing happens yet with the vote. This guy, you need to lose your flask over here. So this part, no problem. Let's run real quick to another task. We definitely need to make this game faster. Oh no, where is the chemical cabinet? Oh no, okay, so instead of that guy, I'm gonna take this guy to that room. Damn, the meeting room was really far away, was it? Okay, so I will actually have to go by the time my character moves close enough to the chemical cabinets. This is like... I know, like, this kind of corresponds to how fast you would walk in an actual laboratory. But this is a game, this should be more fun than real life. Okay, so we can pick up an item. And now what I need to do is I actually need to commit murder, I guess. Did this guy just appear there for a second? No. Okay, so maybe I was hallucinating. So we need to also check if killing works. And if that works, then everything's gonna be fine. Maybe I should just make a video, like a separate edited video on this. So maybe I need a PR to speed up the players a bit, because this is just insanely slow. Okay, so now if I look at the gun icon, so the gun icon becomes active even though... Okay, so now the game broke. Non-existent function in get network ID on base tile map. Okay, gun range node get overlapping bodies where ID. So for some reason the gun range node interacts with 1132. What is 1132? It's a tile. So the gun resource, we have the gun range node. And I have a sneaking suspicion. Get overlapping bodies that the gun range node, which is 1, 2, 1. What is the gun range node? Gun range scene. Gun range node. So this is on root/game/character elements ability is a gun. Okay, so we have a problem here with the gun, which is the gun. I guess we need to stop the game. So the gun wants to interact with things, it's like objects in the walls and stuff like that. So maps, camlab, gun.tscn. So that's what I think the problem will be. The gun is on layer 9 and is masking for 1, which is players collide. So I guess what we need to do is we need a wall. We'll have to solve this by adding a walls collide also, because the player, so the walls just being on mask 1 or being on layer 1 is not really working. All right, so that is going to be. I'm not gonna be able to. I have to go now. I have things to do. So what I'm gonna do is issues. Is there anything here that is still alpha? Yes, this one. Okay, let me just check all the issues. So I want to see the ones that are closed to exit dialog appears, exported, remove. Close. Okay, so it was automatically closed. Very well done. I guess. Okay, so let's create a new issue here. And I will put it in alpha. Due 3 months. So we pushed back alpha quite a bit, and it still did not finish on time. So guns. Interact with walls, which breaks them. else, but other preferably living characters. And I will assign it to nice micro because why not? But anyone else can take a shot at it. Yeah, I think this can be solved in a similar way how I actually solved the first issue today with the walls. Maybe I will just modify that solution. Maybe that might. Yeah, maybe I can just do some additional tuning to that thing I just did here in this pull request. And maybe that will be good if I build upon this. But we'll see. So anyways, this is the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. If you watched until this, why don't you leave a like on this video, and I'll see you next time. So hopefully we will have an alpha released soon enough. Originally wanted to do it in June, but always got pushed back and pushed back. And then when I finished my work, no one reviewed my PRs. But anyways, once the alpha is out, I might do some promotion on Reddit, for example, or Mastodon, so we can get more contributors to this project. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye.